Hey, how y'all doing? This is Stormy Mattison with Stormy Matt TV, a place for realtors, prospective clients, and or business owners. It's a blessing to be here, and if you watching, you blessed to be here. We're gonna get into it. In this video, you will learn about some pros and some cons of real estate. So everything ain't all jazzy, if you feel me, man. I want to get into it, not a whole bunch of fluff, but I need you to do those social things like share, subscribe, comment. Just keep the algorithm going so we can keep getting engagement and keep giving out these type of videos. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Pros and cons of real estate. Let's start with the cons because people always say what you want to hear, the good news or the bad news. So let's start with the cons. One of the cons is when you say that you're about to get into real estate, you're going to get a lot of naysayers saying, well, hey man, it's a lot of people already doing real estate. You know, you ain't real talkative, or the markets, it ain't going to stay like it is forever. So just from the first notion of you talking to people, you're automatically going to get people just naysayers. That's usually with any business, but you're going to hear that, and you're usually going to be from the people that like you respect, that you talk to on a daily basis, and they gonna be telling you something about real estate, and they ain't even never took a class. They might not even own a crib, they might not even own a house, but just be prepared for that. So that's a con, and it's gonna be strong on people telling you, man, there's a lot of people in real estate. Is it enough room for you? That's one of the cons. Another con, now this is a big con and you may not understand it. It's double-sided though. Con number two is it's easy to get into. It's an easy profession to get into. So you probably say, well, Storm, if it's easy, then ain't that a pro? Well, this is what I'm saying with that. When it's easy, that means everybody, people doing it part-time, people doing it spare time, and you getting advice from people who may just be average in the game. They may not have a portfolio to show you that what they talking about works. So being that it's easy for everybody to get in, it it leaves that leeway to get average information from people and bad training. You know what I mean? So it's double-sided. Con number three, you're an independent contractor. So what does that mean? You're like self-employed for the most part. You don't have a set schedule. You got to set your own schedule. So sometimes what happens is with too much freedom, people tend to get distracted. You know, we always want to leave a job and we say, man, I'm gonna start real estate. I'm gonna be showing houses. I'm gonna be decorating. I'm gonna be doing. Then you find out that that's like a small percentage of what we really do, and you got to bring your butt into the office. You got to send emails. You got to prospect. You got to make calls. You got to talk to people. You're gonna be feeling uncomfortable talking to people you hadn't talked to in a while. You got to do all that stuff because you're an independent contractor and nobody's really making you do it. So you can get lost in the sauce being that you're an independent contractor. So you really have to buckle down, time block, and do all those things. So that was con number three. Con number four, if you would, and this may not be for everybody, but a lack of proper training. So a lot of companies that you get with, a lot of brokerages that you get with, they don't have the greatest training, and that can be a big con because what's worse than being trained is being trained the incorrect way. So it's hard to, you know what they say, you can't teach old dog new tricks. So you don't want that to be you. You don't want to be the old dog. You feel me? Um, Con number five, the misconception that you're gonna be like the $1 million realtor. 87% of realtors fail. That's facts. And then out of that 13% that's making it, out of them 13, they ain't just blowing it out the water. So it's even a smaller percentage of them that's really getting it. But if you happen to get it, I'm gonna move into the pros. If you happen to be elite, if you happen to be part of that 13%, right? This is a pro now. I'm switching into the pros. One of the pros is there's no corporate ladder. There's no ceiling. So you don't have to be here 15 years to get a watch and a promotion for them to give you a plaque. You don't have to be, if you come out, become trained within the next 6 to 12 months and really bust your butt, get to it, you can get some checks that may change your life and your family's life, but you really got to get to it. It's all on you. It's all on who you're around. It's all on your circle. It's all on your mentor. It's all on your coach. It's all on your circle that you create. It ain't got nothing to do with you being 15 years and having no tenure, because you can be 15 years in real estate, and if your butt don't want to work, you won't get paid. Another pro is with the right people, being in front of the right people, you're going to get some amazing sales and communication skills. And when we say a professional salesperson is not a used car person that's jumping down your throat, making you feel intimidated to even talk to. That's not professional sales. Professional sales is pretty much asking the right questions to lead you and that client to a common goal, and using persuasion, from what you're hearing, being an active listener, to be able to persuade somebody into making a step that they may just not, it's not that they don't want to make it, but they're not confident in making it, or they're not knowledgeable enough in making it. So just being able to learn those skills and see how people interact, because for most people, you're going to be dealing with the biggest purchase of their life. So to be able to say you've done that, that should propel you to be able to do many things in life. Pro, and I think this is big. This was big for me, and I'm gonna leave it at this. Uh, a pro number 3, or the last pro, if you would, is being able to build your brand. See, on you see right here, say my homie Keller Williams, right? I'm with Keller Williams, but they let me say my homie. Even though you watching Stormy Mattison with Stormy Matt TV, my social thing, I'm still able to say I'm my homie. I'm the people's people. I'm for the people. I'm for the single parents. I'm for the people who trying to come up with the low credit and purchase a home. But I'm there for them as a homie. I'm there for them to put my arm around them and say, come on, man, I got you. I'm going to show you the way. I ain't trying to kill you and charge you, $1,000 to show you the way. I'm going to give you this game, give you the information. And I was able to build a brand, and you be able to do the same thing. So whatever you can imagine, whatever you can think, you can make it happen in this game called real estate, and it just be an avenue for you. It don't have to be your all be all, but it can be an avenue to get you into more things that you want in life. But for one, you have to be good at, you have to become great and master something and get some success for people to believe in you. That was just my little nugget, a tangent of inspiration. Again, this is Stormy Mattison with Stormy Matt TV, a place for realtors, prospective clients, and our business owners. In this video, we want to just give you some pros and cons about becoming a real estate agent. Hey, I hope you pass this on. I hope that you understand that if you operate in confidence and you just get a little bit of consistency, if you get a little bit of consistency and less distraction, anything is possible. Real estate can happen. Again, do those social things for you, for us. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day.